Hello everyone. I just wanted to take the time today to show you my most recent acquisition, which is an RCI 2950, obviously, as you can see. Just picked this radio up a few days ago. First time I've owned an actual RCI 2950. I have similar radios such as the Elan and the President HR2510, but this is the first official RCI 2950 that I've ever owned. I've seen a couple here. A friend of mine had one. Actually, two friends of mine had one, and of course that's where I was first exposed to the radio and its capabilities, and certainly it's well laid out, I guess, with regard to ease of use. As you can see, this is your channel selector here, or your frequency selector, your mic plug, of course. And basically you have three stacked knobs here, 1, 2, and 3, double stacked I should say, inside and outside control buttons here. And they do RF power and mic gain, this one. And this is squelch on the inside, and on the outside of course you had the on-off switch and volume. This double stack knob here does the RF gain on the inside, and on the outside is clarifier, which is set to center right now. And here's your band selector, which does FM, AM, upper sideband, lower sideband, CW, and PA. So with that being said, basically all the buttons down here give you access to everything else that you might want to do with the radio with regard to its capabilities. This here, of course, is incorporated same way as the selector here. You can go channel up, down, and it also helps you perform different functions, like if you're doing the shift to change frequency manually, you can move it up and down depending on what segment you want to move. And also you use this for your memory and for other functions other than changing the channel or the frequency. Of course, I'm just going to tell you these buttons in case you can't see it, which I'm sure you can. You have the noise blanker and A&L button, Roger beep, split button, program, main button, or manual button, whatever it's called. I think is the main, I think it's supposed to be, because it brings you to your regular bands. Your shift button. This is your lock button, of course, for locking all your buttons out so you don't accidentally move to a different frequency. Your enter button, your memory button, scan button, SWR button, and your dim button, which turns off or brings in your backlit screen to whatever desired level you want to put it to. Anyway, this radio is wired up to I should say I have a microphone here that's wired up to the radio. It's a Sedelta microphone, which is a bit different. I've never seen one of these before, and it's the ME3. And basically it's a powered mic. It takes a 9-volt adapter, and it has on this here, this control, if you turn it down, turns on an echo. If you turn it up, it varies the control, of course, to off the echo, and then you can vary your control of the echo up or down on that variable button there. Down here, right in this corner here, is another trim pot, which is inside the radio, and I'm thinking it may control the actual echo itself, but not absolutely sure. As I said, I may have said, this is the ME3 Sedelta, and right here is your actual control of the amount of power, I guess, that the mic puts out. You turn it clockwise to increase the mic power, and you turn it counterclockwise to decrease the mic power. This is a pretty popular radio. It seems like there's an awful lot of them out there. I would venture to say that this radio is more popular than the President HR2510. I have two radios similar to this. which are the Elan 9001 and the President HR 2510, which you've already seen videos of in the past. And but between those two radios and this one, this is my own personal opinion from what I see. It would appear that the RCI 2950 is probably the most popular radio out there. It seems like that's the one you see the most. Now I'm not exactly sure which one is the best. The jury is still out on that, but I think they're all good performing radios. This radio, by the way, the RCI 2950, was probably the base model, I believe. I don't think there's any radio before this that was actually like of this design. But there are radios now that are out similar to this, newer ones, which are, I should say, the RCI 2950 DX, and I believe they've expanded into the 2970 and maybe the 2980. I never done a whole lot of research on that. So obviously they've built upon a good solid foundation radio of the 2950, and they just improved upon it, I suppose. Anyway, that's the video of my recent acquisition here, the RCI 2950. I certainly hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. Please rate and subscribe.